Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. It's been a bit of a busy week for United. This isn't a United show. I'm basically just covering the basics of the news stories that are coming out at the moment. And there's been a few of them. There's been a few of them. But before we get into all of that, please make sure you've smashed the like button. You are subscribed to the channel with notifications on. Make sure you follow our Twitter at Let's Talk EPL and make sure you follow us on TikTok at Let's Talk Premier League. Also, make sure you're in that Discord server because later on today, later on in this video, I'll be posting the link in the Discord server for you to have your say and to come on, have a little chat about this. But let's get into it. There has been reports that United they've unveiled their transfer budget. It's at £80 million apparently. United are going to they want to give they don't want to give too much away, but they are saying that apparently their transfer budget is going to be £80 million. Now, you can look at this one of two ways. This could be a very smart move from United and Ed Woodward, with them saying that they're gonna they're not going to be messed around. They don't want to tell the entire world that United have got all the money in the world, that everything is going to be absolutely spectacular, that they're going to spend lots of money on transfers. This could be seen as a smart move in terms of from Ed Woodward and United. Ed Woodward's still very good businessman. He can make money. He's just not very good at negotiating transfers, but £80 million. United fans, what are your thoughts on that? £80 million. Now, that's not the only thing they've said. They are looking at withdrawing some of the key, well, not key, but some of the players. Apparently, Martial could be on his way out. Phil Jones could be on his way out to Derby. That's for around about 10 million is the asking price for Phil Jones, which a little bit ridiculous considering he's pretty shit. But you know that could be an interesting way of doing it, getting a bit of money. There's no talks of Bruno or any of that are leaving, so yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about that. But I want to talk Haaland. I want to talk Haaland for a second. Apparently, United are setting their sights out very much on getting Haaland this summer. They do not want to miss out on him. And they're going to do everything that in their power to apparently get him. Now, what is interesting is they could do a bit of a sort of cash plus a player transfer. Now, how they would do that is interesting. The cash bit, I have absolutely no idea how much they would offer. The player in question that they're thinking of offering is Anthony Martial. Obviously, Anthony has been quite shocking this year. This summer hasn't been well. This season hasn't been his greatest season. So yeah, obviously Anthony Martial being chucked away basically, and sort of said, look, you're not performing to what we need. We want to go get Haaland, and we're going to use you to go get Haaland. I mean, that is an interesting way of looking at it. Do I think that is what they'll do? Maybe, but it would suit Dortmund because obviously you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose completely everything, do you? And Martial is not a completely trash player. He has got some abilities left in him. So it could Anthony Martial be on his way to Dortmund? It would suit them. Look, players in Germany would probably do quite well, wouldn't he? Look at Timo Werner killing it in Dortmund, well, killing it in the Bundesliga, not killing it in the Premier League. Kai Havertz, the same, Leverkusen, doing very well in Germany, not in England. We've seen it so many times. I think the Bundesliga might be a good place for Martial to end up. But it would be interesting if they can get Martial gone and bring in Haaland in the same window. That would be good business. The other one is Sancho. Now, apparently, Sancho's been advised not to join Manchester United. For reasons which are a bit strange. Apparently, he's being advised that United are showing no ambition of winning titles or anything like that. So he's apparently being advised not to go to United. Now, how much of that is true, I couldn't possibly tell you, but that would be interesting if that is true. Um, I don't think it is. I think United do want to fight for titles. They're just doing it in a more sustainable way. They don't want to overspend. They don't want to have a fat ass wage budget. They've been burnt before so many times regarding that. So it could be something as simple as that. They just don't want to get burnt, and that's how they want to do it. Which fair is fair. Ollie is. Everyone says United have no money, or they'll have to get rid of players because of transfer budget. They won't. Ollie saved about 1.3 million pounds off that wage budget. So there's the potential for that to go. You could see David De Gea going. That would be an interesting one with Dean Henderson's performances. So there are players that could go, and there are players that could come in. It could be a busy transfer window for United. But one player who definitely isn't going to United is Cristiano Ronaldo. It has been confirmed United have zero interest in bringing Cristiano back to United because of basically his wages. His just wages are far too high. And yeah, it's as simple as that. He would be asking for about 400 to 450 in terms of thousands, £450,000 maximum for Cristiano Ronaldo. And United and Ollie have gone, look, we liked having you at the club, but we're not going to spend that much on a player, especially an aging player, which Cristiano is. And they want to get young up and coming talents. So it would be interesting to see that. Is look, I don't think, and I've said this many times, I don't think Cristiano Ronaldo will go to United. It doesn't fit Ollie's transfer style. It doesn't fit the United transfer policy at the moment. He would have fit the policy about 3-4 years ago, an aging player, that experience, Mourinho, Van Gaal, they would have loved that. Not under Ollie. Ollie's like, no, we don't want to do that. That's not our policy. Which is, I suppose it's consistent, and that's what United have lacked in recent years. But everyone watching, please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Share the link on all your socials. Get as many people in here as possible. Once I've got 2 more news stories that I'll quickly go through, and then I'll put the link in the StreamYard link in our Discord server. So if you're a member of the Discord server, you can come on and just chat about anything that we've discussed. A new transfer budget of £80 million, Haaland, Sancho, Ronaldo. But what I do want to talk about is apparently Donny van de Beek is unhappy. I call bullshit straight away. Did you not see the picture of him? Grinning, smiling. He's a happy young man. Look, he'll be frustrated. Any top footballer will be frustrated that they're not getting game time for whatever reasons. But you have to think, is he getting game time? Is he not getting game time because he's not ready and Ollie doesn't want to put him in to the lion's den of the Premier League and the fans, because fans are fickle? Is he protecting Donny? That's what I would think he's doing. I would think he's protecting Donny and not allowing Donny to get all this hate and abuse from fans because he hasn't done 29 kick-ups and then smashed the ball into a top right-hand corner. I think he's just getting protected by Ollie. Some people disagree and say, oh, it's not Ollie signing. I think he is Ollie signing. Let's not get it twisted. I think he is Ollie signing. I just think that, shit happens. It's as simple as that, really. Shit happens. Donny's on a personal improvement plan. We all know that. Building up his sort of physique and making him stronger so that he's ready next season. The first season is always hard to break into, especially if you're playing. If you're playing, it's even harder. Do I think Donny should have got more game time? Yeah, probably he should have. Does Ollie trust him? That's up for a debate, and we'll debate all of that in the United show this Friday, 10 p.m. Make sure you are joined in for that one. Because we have a lot of stuff coming out. I'm just basically bullet point in the news sort of thing. I'm not going in depth too much because I'm sure RJ will have some of this planned for Friday's show. But the last bit I want to talk about is Ollie's new contract. Apparently, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants to get a new, well, not wants to get a new contract. I'm sure he would love one. Apparently, United are very happy with Ollie. They're very happy with the progress that they've seen under Ollie. So they're going to offer him a new contract. Now, apparently, that could be announced within the next week. It could be announced before the end of the season. Top four, especially after the win against West Ham, looking very likely that this is going to be a successful season for them, and it looks like they're going to get that second place, providing they don't have a meltdown. The big players are coming back. You've got Pogba back in training, Cavani's back in training, Donny's back in training, Rashford's back. So United are starting to get all their key players back before the end of the season. I mean, that's going to help. That's going to be a benefit. United over the past month have really suffered. No Pogba. Rashford picked up an injury. You had no Donny. Cavani was injured. So United have had a lot of issues to deal with. But all of these players are coming back at the end for the end of the season, which is exactly what they need, and it is going to be important that these players are back, because it's only going to help United more by having them back. That's key. But what I'm going to do is I've posted the StreamYard. I'll do it now. So if you're not joined in our Discord server, make sure you go in there, sign up. It's completely free, and then you can join. That's where we'll be posting the links. Sometimes I might do it even in the comments, but today we'll see how the Discord, see if they're awake. We'll see if any of them are awake, and see if any of them are free to come on and say what they want to say about the news at United. I mean, it is big news, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see how United sort of handle this, the new transfer budget, and will they get Haaland? I want to hear from you. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think Haaland will go to United? And what's your thoughts on Martial going the other way? Do you think Martial could go the other way and go to Dortmund? Could it be a sort of a cash plus player swap deal for Dortmund or for Haaland? That would be smart. I think it would be fairly smart. It would be quite an interesting and sort of smart way to look at it, wouldn't it? I mean, you want Haaland. Martial hasn't performed. He doesn't deal well with the pressure. I mean, it could be as simple as that. But yeah, I mean, make sure that you have smashed the like button and you are subscribed to the channel. I've posted the link in the comments section as well. Strip Bear saying 80 million transfer budget, Haaland to Chelsea, we got the green. Apparently, and this is only speculation, apparently Haaland doesn't want to go to Chelsea. Now, I'm not saying this because I'm a United fan, because I'm absolutely not. I'm an Argyle fan and we're doing shit at the moment. But apparently Sancho has ruled out Chelsea. Apparently he doesn't want to go to Chelsea. There's 3 English clubs apparently that Haaland wants to go to. One of them is United. One of them is City. The other one is Liverpool. Apparently he's not keen on going to Chelsea. God knows why he wouldn't be keen on going to Chelsea, because Chelsea for me is a very good club with very good players. I could only imagine the absolute destruction that could be done if Haaland went to Chelsea and was linking up with Kai Havertz and Mount, even Werner on the left. Have Werner on the left. I mean, just having them four in a team together would be absolutely remarkable. And it would be something that I would quite like to see, actually. I'd love to see what Haaland did at Chelsea, probably rip things up. City apparently also want him, but that one is going to be a bit controversial considering Mino Raiola called Pepper Dog. Not joking. I'm not joking at all. Apparently, Mino Raiola, who is Haaland's agent, called Pepper Dog. I'm sure the relationship between them two is absolutely brilliant. I mean, if I got called a dog, I don't think I'd be best pleased. And certainly if I was manager, I'm not sure I'd want to do business with that person. So Man City, apparently they're keen. How much of it Pep will be dealing with himself is up for discussion, because I'm not sure Pep is too keen on Mino, and I'm pretty sure Mino isn't too keen on Pep either. Mino Raiola doesn't really have good relationships with managers, does he? I mean, the man chucks people around like is absolutely horrific sometimes how he treats some clubs. I suppose he's always got the interest of his sort of clients forefront of his mind. But have a little think about some of the clients he's got. Paul Pogba. You've got the AC Milan goalkeeper. I can never say his name. Donnarumma, I think, or something like that. Ibrahimovic. Haaland. So he's got good players, and he seems to have the top players. Now I'm not sure he's got like the likes of Mbappe, but he's got top players. And that's could cause a few issues. I mean, it's an interesting one. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll definitely have to wait and see what goes on with Mino, and see if he does sort of deal with it, if that makes sense, because he needs to ultimately have. Mino likes to have control, and he likes to sort of be able to move his players left, right, and centre. That's just how Mino has conducted business in his sort of, well, certainly since I've been alive, and understanding football to a intellectual sort of capacity. How much of this, I think, so the news stories we went through is the United transfer budget. I'm not sure it's 80 million, I'm absolutely not sure it's 80 million at all. I think that Ed Woodward's done a dirty and has gone, we'll just tell them we haven't got a lot of money, and then they can't be bent over backwards by every club under the sun. That could be a smart way of doing it. Titan in the comments saying, yo, Titan, how are you doing? Everyone watching, please make sure you've smashed that like button and you are subscribed to the channel. Also, make sure you go follow our Twitter page out at Let's Talk EPL. We'll be there. There's a couple of polls on there as well. One of the polls is if Liverpool could keep one player, who would you keep, Mane or Salah? That one is currently out there. Then you've got I posted a clip earlier about two Liverpool fans fighting about Nat Phillips, and there's a poll on our Twitter page saying, should Nat Phillips be kept or should he be sold in the summer by Liverpool? So get on there and interact with the polls. I think the polls will definitely be a regular occurrence. We'll do daily polls. We've actually got a poll out there ready for the United show this Friday that RJ will be hosting. But I've just put a poll out there to see what everyone's thoughts on Haaland, on Van der Beek, and to see what everyone's thoughts are. The update to that poll is interesting, to say the least. 60% of people voted, and there's been 33 votes, mind you. 60% of people think Donny van der Beek should leave Manchester United. Only 39% think he should stay. That is mad. Absolutely mad. Could Donny be going? Now, Donny looks very happy. I know that much. Donny looks very happy. And yeah, I think he'll definitely be fairly happy. Eight votes on the Liverpool one about Nat Phillips. A smashing 87% of people think Nat Phillips should stay at Liverpool. That's a big one. That a lot of people clearly very happy with with Nat Phillips and everything he's done. I know a certain someone isn't too convinced by Nat Phillips being at Liverpool. I mean, it's a bit mad. He's not too keen on him. I think he's keen on the person, but he's just not keen at him being at Liverpool. Doesn't think he's the same quality as a Van Dijk or Gomez or even a Matip. But I think Matip should probably go as well. Like if I'm being brutally honest, I think Matip should go. I don't think Matip can stay fit. A lot like Eric Bailly. Apparently, Bailly could be another one leaving in the summer. Get some money for him, get a new centre back. I mean, Eric Bailly does have a lot of injury issues. That could be something that happens. It's hard because I rate Bailly as a defender, but with these injury issues, you have to do something. Something has to be done. And unfortunately, it looks like he will be going in the summer possibly. And the other poll for the Liverpool fans was if you could only keep one of these players in the summer, who would it be, Salah or Mane? 50-50. 50-50. 50% of people think Salah, 50% of people think Mane. I mean, the Liverpool fans are divided, but I've got one question. Who the f is picking Sadio Mane over Salah? Like, who is doing that? Who in their right mind is picking Sadio Mane over Mohamed Salah? Mo as top goal scorer in the Premier League. Mane has barely scored all season. Use your head, Liverpool fans. Why are you doing this? Why? I don't get it. We'll be talking about that in the Liverpool show this week because I'm confused. I'm very confused as to why on earth Liverpool fans are picking Mane over Salah. It makes zero sense to me. Zero sense at all. Awfully confused by that. I am sometimes flabbergasted by the things I see on Twitter, and that has definitely been one of the things I'm flabbergasted about. Very strange, very, very strange. But we have come to the end of the stream. I'll briefly go through what there is. Apparently, United's new budget is £80 million. United want to swap Martial and get Haaland. Sancho is being advised not to go to United due to United apparently not wanting to get trophies. Ronaldo is absolutely not going to Old Trafford. They do not think he fits their transfer policy. He will require too much wages, too old, a lot of things. Apparently, Van der Beek wants to leave United, even though every photo I've seen of him recently in training, he's a happy lad who seems delighted to be at United. And Ollie's getting a new contract. So that's pretty much everything. And most of this will probably get covered in the United show. The United show is going to be a big one today. Not today, on Friday. Lots of people probably going to be tuning in because there's going to be lots to talk about. United have got AC Milan tomorrow. That's going to be a big game. So lots to talk about this Friday at 10 p.m. So make sure you are tuned in because this was a sort of not a pre, but this is the warm up. This is to get people. Ooh, this is good. This will be good. But make sure you tuned into United show at 10 p.m. on Friday because all of this I'm sure will get brought up. Plus more. The United show is the most popular show on Let's Talk Premier League. Hardly surprising, a huge fan base. The Liverpool show is the second popular. But please give support to the Arsenal boys. They do great content on this channel. We had the Arsenal show last night, 8 p.m. It was a great show. The two lads, Luke and Sauls, know exactly what they're talking about. They know their club. They speak facts. And they know what they're talking about. They absolutely know what they're talking about. And they're not one of these insane, I'm just going to keep talking shit type of fans. They speak sense. So make sure you give them as much support as you can. Let's get some more views on the Arsenal show. They were in a buzzing mood after beating Tottenham in the North London derby. As you would expect, they were delighted. They were absolutely delighted. So make sure we give our boys, give the Arsenal boys the support. Great content as always from them. Love having them on. It's always good to interact with them. as well. So make sure you go give them some support as well. We've got a new show coming on Sundays at 10 p.m. The Banter Show. That is going to be funny. Right? If you know the regulars on this channel, you'll know that that banter show is firstly not going to be PG. So if you get easily offended, I really advise you do not tune in. But if you're up for a bit of a laugh, a bit of a giggle, throw some salt, throw some banter, get your agendas out there, then make sure you tuned in. You'll hear my agendas, although everybody knows what my agendas are about. I have agendas on Harry Maguire. I have agendas on. I have all sorts of agendas. I'm an agenda type of guy. So make sure you tuned in to the Banter Show on Sunday. That is going to be absolutely brilliant. I'm looking forward to that. Who's hosting it? I have absolutely no idea. It's probably I don't know. It may be me. It's the first one, so it might be me to see how it all goes. Tonight we are doing a watch along of the Chelsea versus Atletico Madrid game. Big game for Tuchel. If he can win and get through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, that'd be very successful. Especially considering if Frank Lampard was still in charge, I don't think Lampard beats Atletico. So make sure you tuned in for the watch along of that tonight. That is going to be absolutely brilliant. A couple of people coming on as well. That's going to be absolutely brilliant. We love to see it. But guys, we've come to the end of the stream. Thank you so much for watching. It's been absolutely brilliant. Please, before we all go, make sure you've liked the video and you subscribe to the channel. Big up to everyone that is subscribed. There's still 16% of you that watch without being subscribed. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Want to try and get to 100 as quickly as possible. We've got literally 30 away from 100, which is absolutely amazing, especially after 3 weeks of work. Make sure that you also join our Discord server. It is slowly going to be popping off and lots of people joining. That's going to be absolutely brilliant to watch and to join and to take part in. There'll be banter, I'm sure. There'll be stats. There'll be all sorts posted in there soon. We're going to try and make that as big as we can. Make sure that you do follow us on Twitter at Let's Talk EPL. Where we'll be posting daily polls, where we'll be posting news updates, all sorts of things going on over there. Make sure you also follow us on another platform. It's TikTok at Let's Talk Premier League, where we'll be posting the funniest moments, the most delusional comments over on there. So make sure you go give us a follow there and watch the funny ones there. We've got 3 videos on there already. We've got me absolutely destroying Maguire. Then you've got Dom absolutely destroying Martial. And then you've got me and Sauls joking about Cantona's karate kicking skills. So that's another good one to follow as well. Make sure you follow me on Twitter as well at Nile_PAFC. I won't be posting. I'll post all sorts of random stuff. So you'll find all sorts on there. Mainly about football, and F1 is coming back, so I'll be talking F1 as well on my Twitter. So if you're into F1, make sure you follow there. I'm doing a sort of combination of things, doing a new collaboration with Steven's channel where it is all about F1 on the F1 shows. We'll be doing watch-alongs of qualifying and the race, and make sure that you are joined in over there. That would be hugely appreciated if you could. But everyone, thank you for watching. Make sure you tune in tonight, 7:45 for the Chelsea versus Atletico Madrid watch along. Saturday is going to be a good one. Trust me, I think Saturday might be a good one. I'm not sure what we're doing, but Saturday should be good. But that's all I will say for now. Everyone, thank you for watching. Smash the like button. Make sure you're watching the watch along tonight.